Buenas tardes, chicos. Estamos en directo del canal de YouTube porque yo estoy en casa, un montón de cosas, o no sé, porque mañana me voy a casar a jugar Minecraft, luego, o no sé, chicos. A ver qué se pesa, chicos. Pues no sé. Ya, les enseño unos vídeos desde aquí, nada más, a unos trabajos, por ahí. A ver, chicos, para hacer cositas, que esto son cosas de trabajo, nada más. De, esto, no sé. Sí, chicos, ¿quiere este coche sucio? De
Hey, what's up, guys? Today I'll be working on the smallest car to ever roll in the studio. It's a 2020 Chevy Spark, and
Yo
despite
escuché
its
eso.
small stature, it's packing one heck of
¿Está
a
ni tan
punch.
sucio?
Well, don't let the outside fool you guys. Despite this being a tiny car, there's still going to be a lot of work for
Chicos,
me today, especially inside where
quédate este coche ahí, coche lleno de tierra, sucio. Que ojo pongo texto. A ver, bebé más cómodo. A ver, es un coche lleno de tierra, está sucio. Tirita vas con la pistola del agua, con la pistola así. Es así, chicos, es nada más.
in a few short years, it's
Ajá.
taken a beating from young kids and is packed
Así yo
full
tiempo.
of garbage. Though that doesn't take much
De
considering it's so
basura, por
tiny. But
dentro,
if you're excited
por
to see
ahí.
this transformation today, then make sure you subscribe to the channel so
Basura,
you never
la
miss a
casa de los
future video.
niños, las
All right, guys, well,
niñas,
it's
por
time
ahí.
to transform this tiny little car, so sit back, relax, and enjoy while I work my magic on this little guy.
Esto va a fiesta, dicho.
Okay, well, I'm hoping that with this being a very small car, that the whole detail is going to go much quicker than usual today. So I'll start by
Sí,
unwinding a bit of
sí, chicos. De un like y el comentario, por favor. Estamos en directo, por favor, gracias. Con Sandro Felipe. Con Sandro Felipe. Que le guste el vídeo, le guste aquí.
after having done a few small cars like smart cars and Kia Souls. I know that the process I follow in detailing a vehicle is going to take a minimum of 6 to 7 hours, regardless of how small the vehicle is.
Espera,
7 hours.
ok,
I know that the
limpiando
process I follow
así.
in detailing a vehicle is going to take a minimum
La
of 6 to
presión
7
y
hours,
así para
regardless of
quitar
how small the
piedra.
vehicle
Todo
is.
eso así. Y ya, chicos. Nada, chicos. Esto no hay nada en anuncio. Esto cosa de coche, no hay nada. Míralo. Limpiando por abajo. Fuera. Fuera. Limpio con la niña. Lo limpio con Ikea. Oh, de negro. Negro. Pero no pasa nada, chicos. Está editando el vídeo. Y una pregunta, chico y chica. Y una pregunta, el de coche está lleno de tierra y por dentro sucio. What? What? Y que ya, chico,
Now, like quite a few of you out there, we've been dealing with some extreme cold this past week as cold Arctic air settled in, and we've been seeing temperatures as low as minus 35 Celsius and minus 51 with the wind chill. So thankfully I can work in a nice heated environment today, although the cold is trying its best to get in as the grade beam is all frosted up, and even though I've only got a short 20-second walk to the studio from the house, it was brutal this morning.
Mira cómo limpia el coche. Así. Piedra más fuerte, como sea. No.
Now as I switch over to the undercarriage attachment here, I wanted to let you guys know that this detail is a little bit more special than the usual ones because the owner's son is the one who arranged for this detail. Turns out his mom frequently shuttles around her grandkids, and with her being a little older, cleaning the vehicle isn't an easy job for her these days, so he surprised her with the detail, but it almost didn't happen. They were about to bring it out to me last night and the car wouldn't start because the battery had died, and in the frigid cold, that's not at all surprising, so thankfully her son was able to get a new battery in the car, so the detail was still a go.
A ver, ¿cómo limpia? Así. Chicos, chicas, ahora sigue limpiando así. Con la puma para quitar color negro es muy fuerte. Echando puma es un tipo fuerte.
Okay, with the spark all foamed up with some of my megafoam, I'll get to work with my boar's hair detail brush, but wanted to let you know that you can find all the chemical products I use and all the brushes and towels over at detailgeekautocare.com. So if you enjoy detailing your own vehicle, then you can cut through all the marketing mumbo jumbo the big companies like to do and support the little guy who has worked tirelessly to ensure that everything I sell is of the highest quality.
Ahora voy a la presión. No, vía tapé de limpia así con la presión de agua.
Moving to the interior now, and obviously the first thing I'll be doing here today is removing the car seat along with all the other garbage and personal items around the car, of which there isn't anything too terribly strange in here, but when I got to the trunk, it sure does seem like the owner is very prepared in case they get stuck, as they've got a bunch of heavy stuff for added weight and a couple of shovels.
¿Está viendo este video? Mira hoy.
Okay, with the front seats out now, I can see that the mess underneath them isn't all that bad, and I'm guessing that's mostly because the owner has had full coverage WeatherTech floor mats in here, which do their job well and protect the carpet underneath, so vacuuming and extracting shouldn't be too terribly difficult today, even though the carpet quality is pretty bad.
¿Ves? ¿Ves? De la aspiradora, para tirar todo, la miga de pan, todo esto, pues.
Alright, while I work on the area underneath the driver's seat here, I wanted to just quickly remind you guys about last week's absolutely insane detail of the Ford Bronco that was rescued from the woods after sitting there for over 20 years. It had an enormous amount of moss and fungus growing all over it, and a truly terrifying surprise inside. So if you haven't already watched that one, then I would highly recommend you do, as it was crazy.
Tengo tiempo, chicos. Ahora, para ya, ahora más rápido, como sea. Sí, ya, chicos. Aquí es un comentario, tú también, aquí es un comentario, por favor. Este señor, este chico, te está limpiando con la aspiradora todo por dentro, los asientos, y está ahí por el suelo. ¿Qué comentario, por favor? Gracias. Ahora, de un like, por favor. De un like, por favor. Gracias. De un like, por favor. Te estoy esperando.
Okay, with the vacuum done, I'll get to work on these dirty seats, and I
like,
always
por favor.
find it
Gracias.
interesting to see the types of fabric that
Yeah.
manufacturers use, because they are definitely not all the same. This fabric you see here isn't super absorbent, so you can see the solution just sitting on the surface, whereas others soak it up like a sponge almost instantly, and that typically has an effect on the cleanability of the fabric too.
Y un comentario, por favor. Gracias.
Now, not something I always film because the backs of the seats aren't usually all that dirty, but with the owner's grandkids having gotten their dirty boots up here a time or two, I figured it was a good opportunity to show you guys that I do in fact clean the entire seat and not just the bottom portion. Here's the dirtiest section of carpet in the entire car, but my carpet cleaner and drill brush has no problem getting all the dirt loosened up so it can be sucked away, although that is
Pues,
a
mira
little bit
que
more
veo
challenging
contrario,
considering the
chico.
carpet quality in this car is pretty bad.
Me gusta el vídeo, chicos. Por favor, gracias. Sí, chicos. ¿Quiere comentario? Ahora, por favor.
This is what the
¿Quiere
extractors
comentario?
suck out of the
Mira
Spark
esto.
today.
Mira
Pretty
este
gross.
cubo. Chupo el agua, sale color tierra de agua. Así. ¿Quiere comentario? Está limpiando puertas. Así. Ahora, por favor. Gracias.
Now, thankfully, the plastics in this car aren't super dirty, but
Yes.
nearly every panel does need to be steamed, so that's exactly what I'll do today to get everything clean.
Tengo tiempo, chicos. A ver. A ver, mira cómo le limpia eso. Estos son cerradores, uno en medio. Y el otro hay uno ahí, cambia de marcha ahí. Y el comentario ahí está limpiando interior de eso para pulir huevos. Esto, por favor, chicos y chicas. Y tú también, Ana. Y el comentario, por favor. Gracias.
Well, I've moved through the detail pretty quick today, but still have a couple of steps left before I can call Sparky here finished, with one of those being to get some ceramic spray coating applied to this baby blue paint to really make it pop.
Así limpio distales. Por dentro. Limpio por dentro, por acaso. Sucio por ahí. Y quiere comentario la pregunta, por favor, chicos y chicas. Y tú también, Ana, por favor, gracias. Para limpiar interior distales, por dentro, por fuera, por favor, gracias. Quedó limpio, chicos. Díganos. Wow. Quedó limpio ya. Quedó completo. Bien. A ver, ¿quieren comentarios, chicos y chicas? Tú también, Ana, ¿quieren comentarios? Ahí está limpiando, todo limpio, la pantalla, todo completo. Por dentro, por fuera, limpió todo bueno ya. Limpió todo ya completo. Wow. Qué fino, wow.
Okay guys, well a quick 8 hours later and Sparky here is all cleaned up and looking better than brand new, and it's ready to take on those frigid winter temperatures once again. So if you guys enjoyed this one, make sure you smash the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Bien chicos, ya dejado limpio. 100%, de 10%, de 100% también. 100% también. Limpio. A ver, ahora va a salir el coche. Quedó completo y quedó fino, wow. Bueno chicos, el ayudaron el vídeo en YouTube. Para la próxima vamos a hacer cosas de partimos mañana. A ver chicos, mañana me voy a casa ya por la tarde. Ahora va a ser directo. Bueno, nadie va a ayudar en directo con el actor de Ara. Va a ser directo para ti mañana, yo por la tarde. Sí, chicos y chicas, síguete a mi canal de YouTube con Santo Felipe. Y bueno chicos, les ha encantado el vídeo de babando coche. Aún no llego a babar coche, yo me encanta. Yo babo Kia, yo babo la Peugeot. Hay dos cosas. Hasta ese garaje. Nada más. Bueno chicos, seguimos. Partimos mañana. Ahora va a ser directo mañana. Bueno chicos. Bueno chicos, de un like, el comentario, da la campanita y síguete con Sandro Felipe. Y bueno chicos y chicas, bueno ahora, volvemos a tu casa mañana por la tarde. Y bueno chicos, den un like y comentario y nos vemos mañana.